every weekend. Is avoid eating chocolate every weekend. Is avoid eating popsicles. Is avoid eating sodas. That's self-control. You know that's not going to be good for you in the long run or even in the short term. You got to control yourself. That's self-control. You got to say no to so many things. When you do not know what to do or which way to turn, smile. That will balance your mind and let your sunshine of happiness into your soul. Everything passes at pair. Temporarily, truth alone remain permanently. Fortunate is the person who has learned what the most certain way to get is to first give through some sort of useful service. That's what happening right here, right now. That's what tell me what's happening. I'm firsting service. I must giving. I must doing the videos with no audience, with no likes, with no followers. I have a 3,000 videos on YouTube right now, and I didn't make any money from it. I put the 5 years already in this and still not making any money. You still giving, you still believing in your gut that one day this is gonna, you're gonna pull it off. You must give in so much to the universe and you must give so much to God so he can reward you. And even so, if the day is not coming, he's not gonna be able to reward you. But I believe he will because I'm put so much time and so much effort and now I'm in different path for success to become a successful person so I can help others and teach others that is a chance to become successful if you follow some patterns. And I'm giving so much before I'm getting anything. You see, I'm putting so much money, so much energy, so much effort in those videos and those things. For 5 years, I have a 3.6 thousand videos on YouTube, and I'm still did getting anything. And I'm still putting out. I'm still doing 30 videos every day. I'm still doing the videos. I'm still doing the lives. I'm still doing the music. And I did get anything. That's the whole point about this quote. You must learn how to give before you get anything. And for how long you're gonna take? You must not give up because most people give up. Most people don't like they make one or two songs and they give up. They make an album and then give up. I have 100 songs made and I didn't make a dime of it. And how much money is this? $10,000, $50,000. I don't know how much money I already put in this. And I didn't get anything yet. I'm giving until you're gonna be able to get something in return. Think well before you speak because your words may plant the seed or either success or failure in other mind or in some other person. Let me read that again so people can understand better. Think well before you speak because your words may plant the seed of either success or failure in the mind of some other person or in your own mind. So that's a quote that my mom has that the words has power, and that's so true. That's why I'm doing this right now. I start this new chapter of my life to speak up. You got to speak up in front of the camera. You got to speak up to the universe, right? What you really think. That's why I'm writing down and speak because what are you saying to yourself and when you speak out loud and what you say to another person can encourage them and also can be the seed that make them failure, right? And then what you speak to yourself is also in the same approach. That can be the successful that you want to become, or that can be the negative, right? That you're also gonna failure. Who told you cannot be done? and what great achievement has he achieved to his credit, so him can use the word impossible so freely. That's so true. For example, when I start to do the videos and I start to do the music and the videos, and then even the girlfriend doesn't like this, and then your family, your surrounds is the first person to get uncomfortable when you try to achieve greatness, when you try to become the person that you wanna. Your family is the first, and then if you have a girlfriend along the way, or for the girls, a boyfriend, they are the they are the first to judge as well, because they are very close to you, and if they don't like what you're trying to do, they're gonna judge you, and this sometimes is very hurtful for yourself, because you want the people around you to support you in your dreams, but most frequently that's not happening. Most they're gonna say that's impossible to live off the music, and they're gonna say it's impossible to go viral, it's impossible to blow up on the internet, it's impossible to make a rocket reusable like SpaceX did. Most of the people say that's impossible until you pull it off. And then the point is, when you start something new, you must believe in yourself, and you must believe in your gut that you're gonna pull it off. And it doesn't matter how much it's gonna take, how many years, or how much money, how much of your energy is gonna take. You must be able to believe in yourself, because the people who usually say it's impossible, they don't believe in you. And what kind of people they are, right? And what achievements they have done to say that's impossible. If you're trying to follow the path, and then you don't know anybody who already achieved that path that you're trying to follow through, they don't have say in the matter. They can say out loud and they can say so many things, but doesn't matter if you keep going, right? Because they cannot lead you in the path that you want to be, or that the path that you want to become. For example, when I start to do music, most of the people don't like. And then I'm from Brazil, I speak Portuguese, that's my mother language, right? And then I start to make music, because if you're going to be a musician, and then if I speak in Portuguese, there is some audience then I can reach. But if I can do my music in English, the audience is big. And if I'm going to become a musician, right, I thought with myself, so I'm going to start to do music only in English. And that's pretty much what I did all over these years. So I got to learn English, I got to speak properly, and then my lyrics is going to be only English. And then in the first songs, it's so weird, right? And because you don't speak, and then people laugh and people say that's impossible, you're never gonna make it. So what? And then if they are not a professional musician and they do not never make music, they don't understand how hard it is to go in the booth and do the music and do the lyrics and listen to the beat and write it out the lyrics, and what kind of message you want to pass to your audience. And if nobody's gonna listen, because I listen to my music over and over again to understand the message that I want to tell to myself. Probably the audience can be related, but most of the songs that I did is more about telling myself and telling the story that I was feeling at the moment, and telling myself what I want to become, and what kind of thoughts I have at the moment, right? And if the people say that's not the way to achieve greatness, but they never did songs, they never did music, and then that's why you cannot listen to them, right? Anyways, you gotta go now, right? And I'll be back with this live in a minute. I just gotta switch the room because our time is up. Okay, so I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Let me close this and yeah. Okay, nice talk.